Death penalties. Death penalties have been very controversial these several years. Death penalties, for me, should be abolished. There are a lot of reasons that they should be abolished. Death penalties have never been a good way for me to deal with people. I feel like they are a bad way to deal with people. Nobody has died from a death penalty since 2003, but that still doesn't mean that it is correct. We don't know about the rest of the world. That just happened in the United States. But in the rest of the world, there could be millions of people dying from death penalties. I have three major reasons why death penalties should be abolished. The first reason is that they are inhumane. That means that I don't think a human should kill another human. Like, you should not feel obliged to do that. And according to the International Commission Against Death Penalty, the death penalty is a cruel way to deal with a person, and it does lower a human's dignity. Another thing that I want to talk about is the innocence. There has been a lot of cases where a person is innocent and they still do the death penalty. And I feel really bad because a person that is innocent should not be able to go through that. According to Newsweek, the National Academy of Sciences have tested death penalties, and they believe that 1 out of every 25 people that are sentenced to death are innocent. And since 1973, the percentage of death penalties are 1.6%. But from whenever the death penalty started, 4.1% are innocent. And that's double the amount that have been in the death penalty. And that is a very high number. I believe that death penalties shouldn't be a certain way to deal with people, and they should be gone. Now, the second reason I want to talk about is death. Just the part of death. Killing someone shouldn't make you feel any better. And according to the Death Penalty Information Center, 20.1% of families do not gain closure after the person has been executed. Death penalties are not good. You don't gain anything from doing that. You just take another soul away. Death penalties are also faster, and according to procon.org, life imprisonment is way better. For me, my personal opinion is that I would rather have the person be in jail their whole life than them just dying. I feel like I would rather have, even if they did something really bad to my family or myself, I would rather have them be in prison their whole life than actually dying, because I feel like they won't suffer that way. They're just gonna go and do their counts with God. Now, the next reason, I never bring religion or culture into topics, but in this case, I am. If you are in a religion or you read the Bible, you know that there are 10 commandments. One of the commandments is you shall not kill. Now, I have a thing, it's Exodus 20:13, and it says you shall not murder, which is you shall not kill. If you are a believer, you know that this is true, and if you do this, you will be judged once you have passed away. And I feel like that is a very bad way to do something to a person that might be innocent or that could have a chance to repent and say sorry before they actually get executed. But if you just go ahead and do the death penalty, they will not have that chance. You gotta be the bigger person and forgive and not have that anger inside of you and let them get executed. So yeah, now that I've told you all these three reasons, I hope you find a way and see how death penalty should be abolished.
Thank you.